The Prime Minister says finding solutions to Australia's drought crisis is not a competition.
He's told Paul Murray on Sky News the Coalition's response has been adequate, despite criticism not enough is being done.
In recent weeks, the Prime Minister has been forced to defend his government's response to the drought crippling the country. In an exclusive interview with Paul Murray, Scott Morrison says he's been fighting for struggling farmers since the day he became Australia's leader.
To those who think you're not doing enough, or you don't care, or you don't understand how serious it is, why is that perception false?
The thing about a drought is it keeps going on. And you can't just say at any one point in time, well, that's it. That's all the measures. You don't stop listening and stop working on the next set of measures. You keep responding.
The National Farmers Federation has criticised the government for lacking what it says is a comprehensive national drought strategy. But Mr Morrison has again backed in the Coalition's three-phase approach and says all levels of government have a role to play.
So it's comprehensive, and we're going to keep doing it. And we'll be announcing more measures soon too.
And he says when it comes to finding solutions, it's not a competition.
This isn't a competition about who feels the most. We all feel it. So I'm listening carefully to those producers around the country and those communities. That's why we've kept stepping up. People say, well, why have you gone and announced this again and this again? Why couldn't you have done that before? Because, we've made one announcement, we've gone back. How's that going? Need a bit more there? OK, great. We've worked that through. Here's the next announcement.
The Prime Minister has dismissed calls for the military to handle the crisis.
One thing you've got to be careful of in a drought is also do no harm. You want to help, but in your enthusiasm and in your passion and strong feeling to assist people, you don't want to hurt at the same time and put someone out of a job.
And had one final word for the doubters.
It's very important that the government doesn't get distracted by a lot of the noise in this area, because there's a lot of noise, and frankly, a lot of it is well-intentioned, it's passionate, and it really wants the best for everybody who's affected by this. What there is a need to do is for me as Prime Minister to focus on this task.
Danica Di Giorgio, Sky News.
Meantime, the Drought Minister says no farmer will be taken off the farm household allowance, even if they've used up their 4 years' worth of support. David Littleproud says the government would consider giving an extra 6-month lump sum payment to anyone who still needs support after 4 years.
The Prime Minister made it clear that no one will come off these payments. We will continue to make the supplementary payments up until June next year, and in May next year, we'll have to make another decision if it hasn't rained. The Prime Minister said that in Hansard. I'm prepared to make it quite clear right here tonight that this government will not be taking those off those supplementary payments. The Prime Minister's made it clear in Parliament. He's in Hansard. He can't run away from it.
The government has come under pressure over the policy, which farmers doing it tough are only eligible for farm household allowance every 4 in 10 years. Previously, the government suggested farmers who still need assistance after 4 years should consider selling up and quitting farming.